We spent the last week camping with the wildflowers, but now it was time for us to head into town for a few days.
Leaving the Desert Lily Sanctuary, beautiful, so happy that we got to see the Desert Lilies finally, since we were here last year and didn't get an opportunity. And now we're heading back to civilization. We have some packages to pick up, help Della's dad with some tech, and also finish up one of our projects, and then back on the road. And we got D-Money behind the wheel again, doing a great job, killing it. It was a really smooth departure. We were able to get up early, have some breakfast, take Marge outside for a little bit, and then we just got the ball moving, and here we are. And
Tell them about how we saw a scorpion.
oh yeah, we saw a scorpion. It was under the wheel when we started to tow away. What we do is we usually hitch up, tow a couple feet, and then check the campsite, the surrounding area, to make sure we didn't leave anything, any trash, any of our own personal belongings. But under the wheel tracks was a scorpion. Really cool.
We spent the next week in town tying up loose ends, and then hit the road again, heading towards Arizona. But first, we would be making a stop at a place we've been wanting to see for years.
Right now we are headed towards the Salton Sea. I think we're gonna actually camp a little bit past the Salton Sea in Glamis, and it's kind of late, so we don't want to roll into the Salton Sea at night and not know exactly where we're camping. There are a few hot springs in that area that I have been wanting to check out for years, so really excited. Hopefully they're cool. The reviews online are mixed, but I feel like a lot of people think that things are sketchier than we think.
Maybe they're used to more constructed, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for some hot water and a good time.
So going to a hot spring in the desert with palm trees, it'll feel like an actual oasis. I mean, I guess maybe it technically is an oasis, but anyway, I'm really excited. It's gonna be awesome. I've been wanting to go here for so long.
Hot spring junkies.
We got a late start today, so we're not gonna be able to go to the spring unless maybe we should go. We're probably gonna spend about a week in the area, we think, and then next weekend, when Scobie is off, we'll head to Arizona.
So we continued on towards Glamis to spend the night before heading out the next morning to try and find these hot springs. But we were still kind of holding out hope that we could spend the night by the Salton Sea if we got there before nightfall.
Sorry, creosote.
Up here at the Salton Sea, saw a coyote. Didn't want to traverse any further.
We found another spot on Overlander that was right on the edge of the Salton Sea, and we were so tempted, but we got out of here and it's sketchy. Also, there was a sign that said unexploded military something. So
yeah, and I'm not trying to get blown up today.
Yeah, we're gonna GTF.
Look at these colors.
I know, it's gorgeous. It would be just so nice if we could stay. It's very pretty.
But we always err on the side of safety.
Yeah.
If we're a little uncomfortable, we just avert and
We're
we
gonna
find
leave.
a location, because it's better to not feel anxious or scared
Totally.
than to try and find the most sweet spot.
All right, let's go to Glamis. Sorry, creosote.
I'm sorry. We're outside a Taco Bell right now, and there are dozens of cats.
So many cats. We pulled over because we were hungry. Also, side note, the Taco Bell in Brawley, California slaps.
If you're ever in
Really
the
good.
if you're ever in the area, hit it up.
And we just pulled over. We decided we would eat our tacos before we hit the road again. And there are so many stray cats that one is
Look,
running
that one's-
so... Oh, because the car is chasing it.
Oh,
No, hunk at them. That's horrible. Do you think they were purposely doing that to that cat? That cat got away, though, I think, right?
I saw it run this way.
Right. But anyway, dinner and a show, because there are tons of cats here, and Marge is staring at them. It's so funny. She's been, seeing them out the window and just being, looking all close.
People are so mean.
Yeah, that person I think was chasing that cat.
Why would you do that? Why would you do something like that? It's horrible.
Yeah, well, I think we've seen at least like 15.
Yeah.
Easy.
So many. I'll try and get footage of some if I see any more. After one last distraction on our way to Glamis, we finally made our way to camp for the evening. Wow, I guess we had no idea what we were driving through last night, huh?
No, we had absolutely no idea. This is beautiful.
Good morning. It is 8 a.m. and we woke up around 7 and we left the campsite with the train. Interesting night. The train was going by all night. It wasn't like super loud, honking its horn or whatever, but it was loud. And it was windy and our roof vent on the Scamp is broken right now, so it was really loud, just like flapping in the breeze all evening. I really need to try and fix it. But now we are on the hunt for these hot springs. We didn't want to drive in last night because it was dark and a lot of people get stuck getting to these hot springs, so we need to be super, super careful. We are going the way that was recommended on iOverlander, so it's a little bit out of the way, but so far the road looks hard packed and I'm not super worried, but I just really hope we find these hot springs and we are able to find a good spot to camp.
So those palm trees right there where the springs are. But we keep having to get out and check the road because it's a little sketch. We really don't want to get stuck. So I've been scouting ahead, and so is Scobie. We're hoping we can get a little bit closer to the springs. We don't want to camp too close to them because we're not supposed to, but we want to camp slightly closer if possible.
Set up our campsite and Scobie's working now, but I couldn't wait. I needed to come see this oasis, so I drove out here. It was like a 30-second drive, but I wanted to drive just in case it was sketchy. You never know. But oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's so amazing. I can't even believe it. I think it's windy and I might be a little chilly, but I think I'm gonna dip in there and just check it out. And then maybe Scobie and I can come back tonight for a sunset soak or something. After a quick soak, I decided to head to town to stock up on groceries for the week.
Della's back. Grocery store haul. Excited to see what she gets. Or excuse me, what she got.
What's up?
Hey! Excited to see the goodies.
Oh yeah.
How was
Got
the
some
drive?
good stuff. It was good.
Nice.
It was chill. Not that far. It was like 30 minutes to town, which is nice because the last spot it was like over an hour.
What about the road conditions?
It was fine.
Subi can handle it.
Yeah. I can definitely feel when like the all-wheel drive is kicking in on the sand, but otherwise it's totally fine.
We're just so confused. Something quite bizarre this morning. I'm not sure why, but there's just like a whole swarm of bees outside of the Scamp. So I don't know what these guys want. They were literally so loud they woke us up. But there's this one boy over here. He's trapped. We're trying to show him the way so he can get out. Luckily our screen is screening, but you know.
Go further down.
Go away, sir. What do you guys want?
They are everywhere. If you look outside. Della is making a small fire where all of the bees are because we know that bees don't like smoke.
I think.
Yeah, we think. I don't know. She told me that.
Go away.
Success!
Most of them are leaving now.
It looks like we're performing some sort of complicated ritual outside of our trailer, but Scobie took over from me because the bees eventually came back after my fire went out, and then I went outside and they just wouldn't leave me alone. I really don't know what caused this. Like, they're really attracted to our buckets we use for like dishes water. We do, but we didn't leave water out overnight. We emptied them and everything. So they're also super attracted to anything wet. Or anything that was wet, but everything we have that was wet has dried. Like our bathing suits are out there and stuff. I don't know what it is. And we're really close to the hot spring. Like if they want water, there's tons of water right over there. I don't know what they're doing here. We woke up to this sound. It was even louder than this when there was more bees, but... So don't get us wrong, it's not that we don't like bees. We know that they're a very important part of our ecosystem and we appreciate them. But we just didn't want these guys posting up at our camp for the rest of the week. Luckily, after this day, they left and we never saw them again at our campsite. It's the coyote hour, you can't come out.
It's dusk. Coyotes are gonna be howling any minute now.
It's the hour of the yote, Marjorie.
Your life is too precious.
Yeah.
Call is crazy, but Della and I are thinking about getting a little baby sister for March. Just so she's not lonely. Because sometimes we have to leave her in the trailer by herself, like right now. So we think that maybe it would be advantageous for her, since she is pretty needy.
She's got a bit of separation anxiety.
There you go, that's a better way to say
I
it.
think because of COVID, it happened with a lot of pets. They get so used to their humans being home with them that when you have to go out again, they don't like it.
I've always got a dead bee.
Dang.
Yeah, it's doing.
Aren't they like eusocial creatures or whatever?
But yeah.
Pretty cool. Scobie loves
Every
bugs.
single one of these boys has a role to play in their community.
Pretty cool.
Very cool.
So this is where they're all coming from.
Bunny. Two bunnies.
Oh, cuties.
Okay, it's nice right now.
I know, it feels warmer than usual. I don't know, it feels like more heat's coming off of it.
Ooh, you can see steam coming off the water. The spring has been warmer the past few days. I don't know why. It was not this warm when we first got here. It's nice being here in the daytime. It's just
This
that
is nice. I like the
usually
morning
there's
soak.
people, and I would rather just be us if possible. But, you know, you can't expect people to not be at a place like this.
Yeah, the light on the fronds looks really pretty.
And the fishies are active in the daytime, so they're nibbling at my feet. Just gotta tell ourselves that people pay good money for fish pedicures, and we're getting one for free, so. I think this is one of my favorite ones that I've ever been to. Honestly. I just can't get over the fact that it's in the desert.
The water is clear and still, so I can look down at the fishy as they're nibbling there.
You can also bury your feet if they're bothering you too much.
They're pretty. They have like an orangish tint to them.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that. Some of these boys have to be tadpoles. Right?
I think the boys that look like they have like a little translucent, like the ones right in front of me right here.
Like the tiny boys up top?
Yeah, the tiny boys up top with their tail looks a little translucent, clear. Those are tadpoles.
These are taking their morning dip. So are we. Oh, it's so beautiful here.
Look at my foot. Look how many fucking
Oh my god.
fish
Oh my
there are
God.
nibbling at me.
This is so magical. I can't believe this is real. Like, this is so amazing.
Oh.
They're so low. They're so low to the ground.
Practicing or something.
Must be like a military thing, right?
Yeah.
So weird.
Just left camp and now we are headed to some sand dunes. We saw them a couple nights ago before we arrived at this spot. They were huge, gigantic, and beautiful. The day we were driving, there was wind blowing, so you can see the sand moving from place to place. And we've only seen sand dunes in one other location, Death Valley, a couple years ago. And so we're really excited to go check out some more.
It's been on my list of places I want to go for a while now, so I'm really excited to go check it out with Scobie. We were gonna bring Marge, but she really didn't seem like she wanted to go. We thought that, like, since cats come from the deserts, people are dune people. They're a sand people, calicos. So I figured that she'd want to come see, but she didn't want to. Oh, taking a turn.
That's okay.
She didn't want to, and we never want to force her to do anything that she doesn't want to do. So we decided to leave her behind.
And we are gonna maybe not stay out as long as we would have with
definitely.
Marge. So maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour
You
adventure.
can already see the dunes.
There's no parking lot near them, so we have to walk out. Looks like maybe mile and a half?
No way.
No?
No way.
Am I that bad? Is it further or is it closer?
Closer, I think. I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. We'll see. All right, let's go. Feels like this is a floodplain or something.
Yeah.
What is this? I don't know. The teeth are really weird. They look kind of more like the teeth of like an ungulate or something.
Coming up on a wall of sand, Scobie.
How do I get past?
You can do it.
I guess I have to go over?
Yeah, can't go under.
Steep, huh? All right, let's go for it.
Oh.
Whoa. This is so cool.
Break?
Gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, because we gotta walk all the way out there next.
Yeah, we were wrong. So this is the first dune. We still gotta go out to the main dunes. Looks like a lot of water came through this area, or this is a drainage point. And a lot of the soil that would have been around the roots of these creosote is eroded away, so you can see their roots. And it kind of looks like they've got like silly long legs.
Oh, little leg?
Yeah!
That's
Doesn't it? Kind of. Look at this guy right here. Nature. What do you see?
A lot of creosote.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I can catch an animal before we get too close and scare it away.
I just want to formally apologize to Scobie in front of everybody. He was right. This was almost 1.5 miles exactly, so.
I knew it.
He knows more than me, I guess, about...
She's better with maps.
I'm not good at navigating if it's not with a map.
You bring me to a location once, I'll get there again. No map, no
Yeah,
map.
he's really good at that.
Yeah, we up in it now.
It's so beautiful out here. This is really cool.
This is tight. Okay, wait, I want to start this way instead of the
Beautiful.
mountains, and then-
Wow. I think I see the observatory out there.
Towards the mountain?
Out towards the road. Yeah, it's like, it's really hot on the surface of the dune, but then if I dig my hand down, it's cool down there. Let's just dig into the sand and cool off.
Let's bury ourselves in the dune.
Thank you for watching, and we hope that you enjoyed. Next time you see us, we'll be in Arizona. Finally.